Shine Divine, my friends. Welcome to today's video where my purpose is to bring you encouraging and inspiring messages from the divine. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's get started and see what message Spirit has for us today. I would encourage you to take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to help ground you down into your own energy and ask your guides to be present with you so that you may receive messages directly from them, which you always have access to. And I hope that whatever you have going on today, whatever's going on in your life, I hope that you are able to take a couple of minutes and just be present and be proud that you're taking time for yourself. Okay. Let's take a look. First we have Truth Be Told with an owl and an open window. Here and Now with an egg and an open door, I should say. Interesting. And Fork in the Road. Okay, an interesting message to start. Truth be told, being able to speak your own truth, being honest, having the truth being revealed to you, coming into information that may have been withheld from you until now. There is going to be a time of reckoning, but maybe not so intense. But there's definitely going to be a time of learning some knowledge, some truth. It could also be for some of you, since this is a general reading, for some of you it's about being honest with yourself. It's about being honest with the people closest to you. Here and now being the present moment. The only moment that's truly important is right here, right now. Being able to acknowledge where you're at any given moment, in connection to the truth be told. Being able to be honest about where you're at. And Fork in the Road, having a decision to make about which way to go or which action to take. But I do feel like for some of you, there is a truth, an honest conversation that needs to be done within yourself, with yourself, to kind of come to a decision that maybe you've been kind of putting off. But the time is now. The time is now to be able to speak that truth, even if it's just speaking it to yourself. But there is a conversation to be had. I really like coming to a place where you feel confident and comfortable in being honest as you can be, and make sure that when you do come to this moment, it's with compassion and kindness to yourself and to whoever else you may be speaking with. And for those of you that will be receiving that information, I hope that you're able to go through it with an open mind. Whatever information you might be receiving, if that information is hard to hold, if it's hard to hear, Spirit encourages you to be open and see how this information is going to help you make a decision to improve your circumstances. But yeah, there's definitely some truth that's going to be spoken coming up fairly quickly for those of you that are watching this. What other message do you have for us today, Spirit? What other messages do you have for us today? Okay. Two of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. That's right along with this fork in the road card. Being stuck, not sure which decision to take, not sure which road to take. And for some of you, it's because you're worried about disappointing others. For others of you, it's because there's more information to gain. But there's going to be a time of honesty coming up that will help you make that decision. Nine of Summer. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Yeah, once you're able to make that decision, it's really going to open you up to new experiences, better experiences, dreams fulfilled. It is a positive, but in the meantime, there might be some information that's hard to hear at first, but ultimately it will make it easier for you to make a decision. Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. With that truth be told, that information, if it's you that is going to be speaking your mind, speaking your truth, don't be deterred by the fear of disappointing others. It's important for you to be communicating clearly and accurately. Don't over embellish. Speak from the heart, but make sure there's a balance between your logical mind and your emotional mind when you have to speak your truth, and be open and clear and honest with your thoughts and feelings. The Chariot. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Exactly. Once you're able to make that decision, there's movement. Dreams are coming true. There's a fulfillment there. But in the meantime, it's going back to needing to make that decision, needing to speak that truth, or for some of you, hearing that truth, which might be a little difficult because sometimes the truth can hurt, but ultimately you're going to be okay, and Spirit wants to encourage you to come back to the present moment. Oh my gosh, my cards are not cooperating. Come back to the present moment so that you can, work on being grounded, and it will give you the strength to speak truthfully, but from a grounded position. What other messages do you have for us today? This one. Okay. Is there another one? Yes. Okay. All right. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. Whatever that information is that's coming your way, it's going to feel like you need to make some type of quick judgment on it, or you will just have an innate, natural judgment on it, which is okay, for you to figure things out. But it is important, again, to come back to the present moment and see, does this information really how does this information really play out for me? And use your judgment, use your discernment to be able to determine, the action, the decision you need to make, where you need to go. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. For some of you, when you are able to speak your mind and speak your truth and stand confidently in that, it's going to be helping your self-esteem. It's going to help you make that decision and feel strong and confident in that decision, because you've already had to be strong and confident with speaking your truth. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. This goes, again, hand in hand with the here and now. Right now in this present moment, is whatever this truth is it really going to blow things up, chances are not. Sometimes it feels like that, obviously, but for you, here and now, being able to see the lighter side of things, being able to be like, okay, I'm okay right now in this moment, regardless of what's been said to me. I'm okay. We're fine. We can move forward, and it's going to be fine. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. For some of you, when you do receive this information, you're going to feel like it's not the full truth, but it's important that you will have known what you need to know in that moment to make the decision you need, to use your discernment. There isn't more to know after that initial information. You release the need to know all the answers, because knowing more than what you need to know is just going to confuse you. Do you have another message for us? These ones? This one, okay. Is there another message? Okay. Thank you. Six of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. Yeah, once that decision is made, the good that you've done, putting out that good news, or just being able to stand in your own confidence with like, yes, this is my truth. The good that you're putting out is coming back to you. Seven of Autumn. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Yep, right along with that same. And then Queen of Winter. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I feel like one more. Last message. Ooh, two more. Woo. All right. Friendship and purpose. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And purpose. I know what I am here to do. Be open to this information, whether it's information that you are gaining from yourself, being really true and honest, having a very honest conversation with yourself, and being able to have that conversation with yourself, being very truthful. And once you're able to do that, it really opens you up, knowing what decision to make, finding the purpose. And there's a connection there, the friendship. Whoever it is that has information for you, has a truth for you, be open to it. Remember the friendship that you have, and it's going to help guide you. But ultimately, it's going to be fine. Thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Shine divine.